Hey guys, welcome back. And in today's video, we will learn about for loops in Python. So let's get it. What are for loops in Python? A for loop in Python is a statement that will continue to execute a block of code over and over again for a certain amount of time. To write a for loop, first write the word for. This will be the main keyword that will make our statement a for loop. Then write a counter. You can name it anything, but it is recommended to name it index or I for short. This counter will increase by 1 after each loop ends. Then write in and a range function. The range function sets a number range for our for loop to run in. So set the range to the number you want. By writing this, we are basically telling the computer to run our code 10 times, and after each loop ends, our counter will go up by 1 to count the next loop. And finally, write the code you want to repeat for a limited amount of time on the next line after writing a colon. This will be repeated 10 times. I have the same code here, and if we run this, our message is printed 10 times. Now, we can also print the counter itself to see each loop number in order of their execution. So by doing this, our counter should be printed 10 times. If we run this, we can see that our counter numbers are printed serially in order. But you may notice that we start with 0 and end with 9. The reason is because the starting number is inclusive, meaning that it includes 0, but the ending number is exclusive, meaning the loop ends with 9 before it even reaches 10. This is because computers always start with the number 0. To fix this, we can set a starter number for our range function. The first argument is the starting number, and the last argument is the ending number. Separate them by a comma. Since the starting number is inclusive, the computer will include the starting number we set. So if we set 1, the computer will include and start with 1. Time for the ending number. Since the ending number is exclusive, the computer will always end with the number before the ending number we set. So if we want to end with 10, we must set the ending number to be 11. Done. If we run this now, we can see our counter numbers serially in order from 1 to 10. One last thing to note is that our counter doesn't always need to be a number. It can also be a string. Here we are using a list with some string components. In our for loop, we are using our list instead of the range function. This is also a valid way of writing our for loop statement. But unlike the range function, our counter is now one of the string components in our list. Starting with the first one. As each loop ends, the counter will be the next string. With this kind of loop, the for loop ends whenever the list ends. So after printing our counter one by one in order, our for loop would end. I have the same exact code here, and if we run this, our code will print out each object from our list. That's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.